Hi everyone, hope you're well. As you can see, I am still alive, so you can all calm down now. As many of you know, if you did catch the announcement on Twitter or Facebook or the activity feed here on YouTube, I took last week off, first couple of days because I was very busy, and then I got quite ill, and then for multiple reasons I decided maybe it was just time I took a little bit of a break for a couple of days, so that's what I did. I was starting to feel very tired and run down, spending all my spare time doing YouTube videos, but now I've taken a bit of a break, I feel 100 times better, and I'm really excited about doing tons more videos for you guys now. So just to reiterate, for future reference, you can follow me on Twitter, Facebook and Steam, as well as keeping an eye on the activity feed on my YouTube channel page. Whenever I seem to disappear, I'll usually put an announcement explaining there. So first off, as many of you have noticed, this isn't a Minecraft Daily today, this is a channel news video. So first off, there's a couple of changes I want to make to Minecraft Daily. Usually when I make changes, I do them gradually, I do a little bit at a time, and most people don't really seem to notice, and it just gradually evolves. And then when people do call it out, sometimes I'll explain to them in the comments why I've changed something or whatever. So first off, biggest point of contention recently is the name Minecraft Daily. As many of you know, originally when I first started the show, I did about 187 episodes in a row without stopping before I missed one day and then tried to carry on, just occasionally missing the odd day here and there. I did eventually then cut it down to weekdays only, so that I did actually have a weekend to take a break. But exciting news isn't quite as regular anymore. I mean, back in the day there was a big period before 1.8 where there was always tons of news. We still do have quite a bit, but it's not every day. And then in terms of featuring videos and cool stuff in the community, the longer Minecraft is around, the standard of things that people are making just goes up and up and up, which means the standard of things that I think are worth featuring on the show becomes higher and higher, and sometimes means that I just don't feel there's anything worth showing on certain days. And even then, sometimes the only stuff I see worth showing is from people who I feature all of the time, who long-time viewers are probably already subscribed to if they're interested. And so for these reasons combined, Minecraft Daily is more or less officially not daily anymore anyway. But of course I still get loads of people trying to be clever in the comments going, oh, so much for being daily. It's never entirely clear what these people's intentions are, whether they are just trying to be clever because, you know, stating the obvious makes you look like a complete genius, or if their intention is to complain in the hope that I'll start doing them daily more, which real world doesn't work that way, I'm afraid. I've just explained why I don't do it daily. It's especially annoying as on the days where there isn't an episode, I've often still spent 2 to 3 hours looking for stuff for the episode and feel defeated that I've failed to find content, and then I have loads of people complaining on top of that. And so what's the solution to this problem? Change the name of the show so that people don't see it constantly as some kind of broken promise. So I'm thinking like JC's Minecraft show or something, not entirely sure yet. I also think a more regular schedule might be like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or maybe Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. The other thing I was doing with the show that I was hoping was going to make it a better and more helpful show, because the mission statement, as always, is to help and inform the audience, I was starting to add extra segments for texture packs and skins and stuff. However, my opinion, and apparently some other people's opinion as well, is that it's starting to make the show a little bit cluttered. And so what I'm going to do for now is I'm going to reduce the show back to just news, videos, fan art and question of the day. Not only will this make it more concise and useful again, it will hopefully give me more time to make extra videos for you guys. And also I was thinking it's not really that useful. If you're kind of looking for a new skin or something and I'm just showing like 1 or 2 a day, then you're either going to like it or you're not. And if you want to search for a whole load of skins, you just go to a website yourself. Going through every episode to see every skin I've featured is going to take ages. And so for stuff like that, I thought I can still save you time if I do special videos where I spend a couple of hours just going through loads of skin, finding what I think are the best, which in turn saves you a couple of hours doing it yourself. Then I can put up a video with a whole bunch of what I think are the best skins all in one place. and that would be more helpful. So I'll be doing that with various things in the future, like skins, texture packs, maps, seeds, maybe even servers. And then of course on the subject of servers as well, my public server is slowly getting better. I still need a lot more moderators though. If you'd be interested in moderating, then send me 1 PM on YouTube, just one. And don't worry about loads of spiel explaining your personality and stuff like that. Just simply tell me what your experience is specifically, like specific servers you've modded on and stuff like that. That makes it a lot more easy for me to quickly get a load of experienced moderators. I will in future take on less experienced moderators as well, but my main priority at the moment is just to get the server properly policed and under control. Also, only send me 1 PM, whatever it is, ever. I just really want to state that again. I do go through my inbox meticulously. I do see every message. Some people seem to message me like 3 or 5 times thinking that it'll make sure I see them. It does make sure I see you, but because I do genuinely go through every message, I see you 3 or 5 times and it usually just ends up annoying me, which doesn't really help whatever you're messaging me about. So I think that's all I wanted to say. I do want to talk a lot about Minecon as well, because I've got a lot of plans, but I'll make a dedicated video for that soon. So I will see you tomorrow. It'll probably still be called Minecraft Daily. It will be back to a reduced old school format. So have a nice evening and I will see you tomorrow.